All right, boys, let's cover Twitter, or X, if you want to call it X, right? Twitter's a funny one because Twitter records controversy, consistency, and community, and when used right, it can bring massive free traffic to your funnel. Yeah, guys, like Twitter's one of the only platforms where you can really start seeing traffic almost instantly. Of course, I still always recommend Instagram, and you need to make sure you have an Instagram account running, right? Building traffic organically. I mean, Instagram's still one of the quickest ways to get traffic, but if you want instant traffic, Twitter's good. Twitter's good. So yeah, learn how to use Twitter to build hype, trigger engagement, and funnel traffic to your fan view. So a lot of you guys in the online money space, you may have heard of rage baiting, you may have heard of just people trolling, right? On Twitter, if you can spark controversy, you can get engagement, and the algorithm just loves that, right? The more engagement you can get on Twitter, the more you're just going to get pushed and pushed and pushed. Sort of how like any algorithm works, but you've got full control of how many times, you could post 100 times a day if you wanted to on Twitter. You have full control of volume, where on Instagram, right, you're only posting 3 to 5 reels a day max. You don't want to overdo it, so it's a lot more look based. With Twitter, you have full control. That's why you can sort of see results a bit faster. And if you can come onto the platform and apply this strategy, you can, instantly start seeing results, boys. So first, let's actually set up your profile, right? Keep it consistent with your Instagram brand. Don't change too much, right? Of course, when you're building your AI influencer, you're building a brand at the end of the day. Don't think of it as just, you're building another girl, you're building a girl, like you're building a brand. The whole point of doing this is to scale her eventually up to 50, 100K, 200K months. And if guys are consistently seeing your girl across Twitter, Instagram, the more they see her, the more likely they are to buy and just resonate with her in general. That's just sort of how the human mind works and psychology works. So use a believable handle. Don't use a spammy handle, right? If you also, actually on Twitter, guys, if you use a spammy handle, you're more likely to get banned. Just keep it simple, keep it believable, keep it something you'd use on Instagram. Like don't use XXX or hot or any of these keywords. Twitter does not like it. So for example, its name, real name, you get the point, right? Profile picture matches your model's look and branding. Bio, short, mysterious, and ends with a subtle CTA. For example, more of me, link below, just sort of like any social media. Don't overcomplicate the bio. Tip, Twitter allows more freedom, but still keep it clean and real, not spammy, okay? So this is an example model I've got, Aria Swan. She's an AI model, and she's absolutely killing it. She's absolutely killing it. So as you can see in the bio, she's put 18, Goth Princess, more of me, that's the CTA, call to action, and then you click the link, and it takes you to the fan view. Okay, so yeah, boys, just keep it realistic. What I like about this model as well, she's made it super realistic and personal. Like, I dream about being with you forever. She's used like some random girl on Pinterest. This is clearly not an AI model. You know what I mean? They've kept it real, and then of course the content is AI generated. Like, this girl doesn't even really look that realistic, but the content and the ideas are just so good. Like, she's got a before or after here, all natural or goth goddess, and I'll dive a bit deeper into the actual Twitter strategies in a second. But you constantly want to be trying to get engagement. You constantly want to be asking questions, all natural or goth goddess, right? Constantly trying to get engagement. This girl is a very, very good example. And this sort of trend is blowing up right now on Twitter and on Instagram, actually, like the before and after stuff. And it's super good for niching down as well. Like, this girl just looks super innocent, and then she's a goth girl. And I teach you guys exactly how to like edit pictures as well, so they don't look too different, because with AI generation, every single generation is not going to be perfect, right? And you might want to do this before and after strategy, but you want it to, of course, have the same background, the same hair, right? The same lighting, right? And I teach you guys exactly how to do that in the private group when you're actually doing generations, okay? So that's not an issue. What we need to focus on is the actual strategy, and I'm going to, of course, break that down for you guys. So what to post? Twitter lets you be a bit more bold and edgy, but don't give away everything, save curiosity for fan view. So yeah, I mean, pretty common sense, guys. If you didn't know this already, you don't want to be posting any nude anywhere, not even on the fan view feed when people subscribe, not on Instagram, not in Instagram DMs. Do not send any nude or, of course you can't post explicit content on Instagram, but don't do anything too teasy, too nude, like explicit. Keep all explicit and nude content for the fan view DMs. I mean, it's just how the human brain works. You don't want to see a girl naked before you've already seen her. You've got to work for that. You've got to, if you've taken a girl on a date, right, you've got to buy her a drink, you've got to speak to her, you've got to get to know her. You just don't want to instantly, right, see her naked. So save the curiosity for fan view, and then he's going to want to pay more. That's how it works. Don't post any nude on any feed. It's a big mistake I see a lot of you guys doing. And if you guys didn't know, a lot of the top girls on OnlyFans, such as Sophie Rain, don't even do nude content. They literally don't even do nude content, and they're making upwards of like $4 million a month. I know Sophie Rain is. So that just goes to show you don't even need nude content. Of course, we're going to utilize it to make even more money, but no nude content, nothing super explicit on the feed, boys. Okay, so when you're actually posting, you want a mix of posts, quote tweets, use model photos with confident or funny captions, thirst trap tweets, mix in subtle CTAs like link in bio, personality tweets, playful, sarcastic, or mysterious lines, just to give your profile that bit of personality and it doesn't seem too pushy. Stay consistent, post 2 to 3 times a day, use a scheduler if needed. I mean, you can schedule on Twitter anyway. I wouldn't really recommend using a scheduler anymore. I don't know why I put that, because it does lower the quality of your account, but if you want to use a scheduler, you can. I have mixed opinions on that, but you can actually schedule on Twitter anyway, like naturally from Twitter. Now, rage bait and bait captions. Now, this is an algorithm cheat code, and I don't really know why I'm sharing this for free, but I'm going to do it anyway, right? Post captions that trigger replies from haters or fans. So like I mentioned before, Twitter loves controversy. If you've ever been on Twitter yourself, everybody's beefing. Like, it's not really a friendly platform. It's not a platform you use to make friends, right? A lot of people just spend their entire life beefing all day on Twitter. It's quite actually sad, but we're here to get traffic to our OnlyFans model, fan view model. So we're gonna get involved, okay? So some examples you can use on posts is: men don't deserve me, still better than your girl, you'd fumble me in 0.3 seconds. Then guys are gonna be like, oh, you're not better than my girl, I definitely wouldn't fumble you. They're gonna type, right? Like little nerds, and then that's gonna boost your post, and then the actual simps, right, who aren't beefing with you, or even some of the beefers sometimes they just give in, okay? The simps are gonna subscribe, okay? So yeah, controversy is big on Twitter, just naturally, it's a big thing on Twitter. So these sorts of examples create controversy. If you're in the group as well, I have an entire list of examples. So when you guys post, you can just copy and paste exactly my captions that I use to maximize beef, maximize controversy, and just get instant traffic to your fan view model. So yeah, guys, these create controversy, engagement, and then inevitably reach. The more people that quote or argue, the more exposure your profile gets. All right, so retweet groups and reply farming. To grow faster, join or start retweet groups with other models or fan view creators. If you're in the group, you actually have access to a retweet bot, so you don't actually have to be manually posting in these groups. A AI bot can do it for you, which is fucking overpowered. And essentially in these retweet groups, everybody likes and retweets and comments on each other's posts. So you're basically just helping each other out to boost your post. And for reply farming, if you're doing it the more natural way, just engage under viral tweets. So you want to be following big meme pages, news pages, trending topics, right? And drop funny, flirty, or bold replies to get noticed. Again, trying to spark controversy, trying to get people to reply, and then you're going to be at the top of the comment section. Again, if you're in the group, you have access to an unlimited amount of meme pages, news pages, just trending pages, right? So you can get straight to posting and commenting. All right, boys, so link strategy: avoid spamming your fan view link directly in tweets. Never ever put your fan view link in your tweets. Just don't put it anywhere on Twitter. It hurts your reach. Same with OnlyFans if you're running an OnlyFans model. Always put your link in bio, either your link tree, your link.me. Just keep it in the bio and then funnel people to your bio, okay? You can also create a pin tweet that sparks curiosity. Don't scroll if you're easily obsessed. So when people go onto your profile, you've got your pin tweet, sort of like Instagram, you can have your best post there with a good caption, okay? And then funnel all attention to your bio link, not the tweet itself. Like I said again, it hurts reach, it damages your account quality. The goal is to look organic, not promotional, okay? So recap: match your Instagram setup, your branding for your model, right? Match it so it looks familiar. Post 2 to 3 times daily, like actual posts, not including comments. You can do a lot more comments. Use rage bait captions and comments to drive engagement. Join retweet groups and comment under viral tweets. Keep links subtle. Curiosity over spam. And that's it, boys. If you want access to all the Twitter materials that I've got, and you want access to my exact method, so you can literally just copy and paste this method directly, message me on Telegram. We'll get you inside the private group, okay? Bye-bye.